Hey everyone, this is PrinceWatercress, and welcome back to Let's Play Legacy of Kain Soul Reaver for the Sony PlayStation 1. In the last video, we caught back up with Kain here at the Pillars after defeating Melchiah. And we managed to get the upper hand on him for a while, but he nearly killed us. And when he tried to slay us with the Soul Reaver, I almost called it Soul Edge for a minute. That isn't right. The Soul Reaver shattered. It was free from its physical form, and now we have it in the form of this energy blade. Now, having the Soul Reaver bound to us is going to be pretty cool, because one, we don't need to use a weapon as much, and two, when we are in the material world, the physical plane, it keeps us alive. It keeps our health from slowly draining as long as we have it. But if we get hit, we're going to have to regain our energy and get it back to full, so that way we can get the Soul Reaver back. And if you stand here, you'll get a hint from Ariel.
Far in the eastern mountains, a stifled titan stands in mute surrender, unwilling host to a parasitic swarm.
And we will have the head there eventually. I had to turn the volume down because it was too loud. And you could probably hear it via echo through the microphone being so close to the headset. But anyway, we have the Soul Reaver, and by putting it in here with Square, well, first of all, we have to be in the material realm, because otherwise we can't open doors. But by placing the Soul Reaver in there, in that hole with the square button, we can leave this area. We can get out of here. So let's get back to the material realm and put the Soul Edge through the door. Now we're going to have to go back to the spiritual world in order to phase through these gates, because we're not going to have any other way to get out of here otherwise. And once we are where we need to be, we're going to shift back to the other plane. And here we are. Now I need to find a way. There we go. Let's teleport back. The enemies will no longer be there. And I believe... Can we put the thing in here? We cannot. Okay. So more than likely we're going to have to come back, or get out of here the same way we came in. Through this gate, phasing through in the spiritual realm. There we go.
Your brother Zephon's keep lies far to the east, beyond the ruins that greeted your first exit from the underworld. He and his brood have cocooned themselves in a derelict cathedral, having murdered its human guardians.
So our next mission is to take on our next brother, Zephon, who has taken over a citadel. Killed all the humans inside, made it his own. And it is far to the east, and we need to find a way to get in there. And it's a good thing that we We're in the spirit realm for that, otherwise we would have lost the soul edge. Or soul reaver. I'm going to keep calling it the soul edge. I just know it. Also, I want to take this guy down just cuz. There we go. Alright. We need to head where that door is. Sadly, you have to be in the physical realm to pass through physical doors. So it's not like we could have just opened that in the spiritual realm because, well, the game would not have let us. Alright. We need to get into that pool. Now we can either drop down and go to the spiritual realm that way, or we can just switch between planes and then just go down here. And we have another health artifact. We're now 3 for 5. And now we're going to leap out through somewhere. Let's take a look around. Ah, we can do it right here. This end. Perfect. Okay. We need to get over there. Get back to the physical realm. Physical, material. I'm going to keep using those terms interchangeably as I will the spirit or spiritual realm. We need to jump over the water. That amazingly did not cost us Soul Reaver. And from here, there is some place we need to go. And I'm going to know it when I see it. I think. It's right there. We couldn't go there earlier because we didn't have the ability to phase through walls like Melchiah could. But now we can. And now we're going to take a nice little trip through this little cavern-like path. And there is some place where I would like to go. We need to go this way, but, and that's a big but, I do also need to go into that area near the water. What do you lead to? I know you lead to something. Right, you lead to, you lead to this. Okay. You lead to the teleporter room, I believe. So I want to go back to the physical realm, the physical / material world, and I want to do things there. But first, I feel like you lead to something. All right. I'm just going to go through this path for now. And I want to use it. I want to use the teleporter at the end here. Oh, that was terrible. Oh, this is bad. Can't believe I actually lost it that way. What can you do? Well, we're going to open this door anyway. And we're going to activate another teleporter. Alright, we have ourselves this little place here. And I want to go to this area. I just need to make sure that I press the right buttons, because apparently I'm not doing it. Alright. We need to leave this place immediately. And we need to go down the path. Oh no, I'm got this place confused with another area entirely. All right, where is it? Okay, it's further down this way. Now, there was this little block that we could push, and it takes us all the way over there. We just need to push it. Okay, not that way. I know where I am now that I'm pressing buttons on the D-pad, knowing where I can push this. And once we are done here, I'm going to leap up here. I'm going to go back to the spiritual realm. And then I'm going to make sure I'm lined up so I can face through the gate and get another health upgrade. Alright. Now, I want to go back. Is there anything near me? Anything that I could absorb it all? No? Okay. Well, I'm gonna wait here just a little bit longer and get a drink of my soda, so I can wait for my health to fill up. That way I'll be back at full. We'll have the Soul Reaver when we get back to the physical realm, and then we're gonna teleport back. There we are. We're glowing again. Excellent. Now to teleport back. So, down we go. We're going back to the teleporter. We're going to teleport back to the teleporter that we just activated. And not this one. Not this one. This one. We can get to this one now. But for now, good grief, why am I not pressing the right buttons? I need to press up, not square. Yeah, we can get the one that we just skipped over now. But for the time being, I want to go through this area. There may not be any crossbow guards. There isn't. Good. Okay. We're back to where we need to be. The next place we need to go to, once we're back out in the open, is here. We need to put the Soul Reaver in this door with the square button. Just like we did when we got out of where we battled Kain. And this will open this door. Now we need to go back to the spiritual realm and face the gate. And we'll be able to phase back in and also fight some monsters once we go where we need to go. And there's only one direction to go, and it's, well, it's right here. There's some water right here. Don't want to fall in that. And let's do this already. All right. And thankfully, when you have an enemy right where you need them, you can just press triangle to just vaporize them with the Soul Reaver. Just 2 or 3 hits ought to do it, and then you can just go in for the kill. And there's land here. Actually, there's a slope. But it's kind of hard to tell that there is one there at first. Let's go through this door. If we can somehow line up with it. And this cutscene gives us an idea of what to do next. We need to ascend up to this area right here. There will be some enemies. I'm going to go ahead and take them out in case they give me any trouble later on. I just need to listen for the skittering sound and I'll find it, or I can just go right here and just somehow see them. When these guys are standing on their hind legs, you can kill them. You can do the finishing blow and you can just get rid of them right then and there. Now, there are 2 of these enemies. And there's the other one. Alright. They shouldn't give us any more trouble now. So, we need to jump up here with a high jump. And let's look around. Let's get over here. And then we need to get over here. We're going to get to this little crevice in the wall. We're going to high jump to the right. We're going to keep high jumping. Actually, no, we don't keep high jumping. We actually turn around and go this way. After not being close enough to the edge. I'm going to take this with me just in case. Shouldn't need it, but you never know. And believe it or not, we need to land right here on this platform, just popping out of this little silo-looking thing. There's a magic if we need it, but we really need to go this way. And there's going to be an enemy when we go over here. Well, that doesn't seem very enticing. But if we drop down and throw the little javelin that we have, we can kill that thing before it can even see us. Which I like. Alright. We need to go over here. Yeah, believe it or not, it doesn't seem like you can jump up here, but you can. And then we're going to have another set of doors where you can also find 2 other weapons.
Once a testament to mankind's defiance of Kain's empire, this towering cathedral now stood derelict. The humans who worshipped here, dead for centuries. Its architects conceived this tower as a holy weapon against the vampire menace, a colossal instrument of brass and stone. The cathedral's pipes, once tuned to blast a deadly hymn, now stood silent, and these vacant spaces whistled their impotence.
And we are now inside this ancient place of worship proper. And I will go ahead and save my game. So, we made a little bit of progress. we're getting a little closer to getting more health. And it's not going to be long before we also beat our second brother, Zephon. And hopefully bring back some sort of peace and whatnot to Nosgoth. However, we will have to explore more of this area in the next video. So join me next time where we explore this cathedral and see if we can find Zephon. Until then, this is PrinceWatercress. Take care, stay safe, and thanks for watching!